And I didn't know Chuck there, but then I was like, who is that loudmouth in the back of the bus running his hustle? He like had this like sports book in the back of the bus. He goes, you're going to give me the Giants in 7? Or you're going to take the Seahawks -3? Oh, I got that all day. I got that all day. And I was like, who is this guy? Like running this. And so I just was like, wow, he was so loud and interesting, charismatic, that we became like BFFs. And one thing I always appreciated about Charles is that we used to go to J.P. Murphy Playground. And J.P. Murphy Playground was like our heaven on earth. We would go and play sports until the sun would go down. And I remember when Charles first came up there, it was like, oh, I can't really play basketball, or I can't play sports. And like, we were a little pushy back then, so I was like, Charles, come on, you gotta play hoops. And he would get in there and play hoops. And then he would play strikeouts with us, like this. And then you would have to hit the ball into the tennis courts, and Charles would sort of lollygag. And I was like, Charles, run your hardest! Run your hardest! And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, sprint after the ball, even if you don't think you could get it. He's like, he goes, what about the tennis players? Like, there's always another point. Just run through the court. And I just remember, like, towards, like, the end of high school, like, Charles sprinting, like, the Barry Bonds at J.P. Murphy and making these catches. And the amazing improvement. And, like, every time I would see Charles, I was going, Mark telling me, like, run your hardest. And it was just, like, seeing that, like, arc and, like, just how much fun we had up at the park. And I remember, like, how helpful Charles always was. He was always willing to be helpful. He helped me write my debate case for going to Loyola Marymount. He helped me write my, like, college, like, essays. And even, like, getting jobs here, like, he was, like, helpful, like, teaching me and taking me under his wing and doing sales and things like that. And so I really miss Charles for that, and, like, just having him here and being able to talk to him and going through all those memories. He would always, like, take me down memory lane of what it was like in Forest Hill and going to J.P. Murphy and all those really rich, great times that I think about and am so nostalgic for. So I'll just pour a little bit of my iced tea out for him today. All right.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you.